One
scheduled for 12, Donaire against the tall and lanky Matibula. See if Matibula can stay disciplined and use that jab. Donaire jumps in and lunges with the left.
What Matibula said earlier, he's bringing himself down to a shorter man.
Donaire's an amazing athlete, and he doesn't look it. You know, he's doing VADA, volunteer testing for performance enhancers year-round, Donaire. He's volunteered for it. And when you look at him, it's not like he has big calves or big hands or anything that would make you think he could really punch Roy, but man, can he punch.
It's the speed and the velocity on his punches when he goes.
And he's testing clean. It's not as though it's something not natural. It's just he's gifted.
Matibula tries to go to the body. Donaire obviously quicker with the hands.
I think Matibula has a different respect for Donaire's power now.
Soft left. Donaire loved it.
2
15 of 71. Matibula threw 47 jabs in that round, but he only landed 6. And although he may have landed more and thrown more, it was Donaire who controlled the action in that first round.
Donaire is doing something different, I think, in this fight so far. Roy, as he fights a lot.
He's not afraid to trade with Nonito. That's surprising to me.
Donaire with a left hand with Matibula against the ropes.
I don't love what Donaire is doing there, Roy. He's really loading up on the hook, hoping to end it early, it looks like to me.
I don't love it, but it's kind of the right thing to do for a shorter fighter against a taller fighter. You got to bum him out. You're not looking to outbox him because he has the reach advantage on you.
Catch him on the point of the chin. Matibula doesn't stand straight up.
Combination by Matibula. He's thrown 97 punches to Donaire's 40. And some good scoring blows in this round. Donaire tries to get on him. Matibula ties him up.
3
Threw 112 punches, landed 27. He was 14 of 66 with his jab and had a pretty good round too.
I didn't see Matibula land 27 punches, and I thought Donaire won the round.
Well, I thought some of the punches Matibula landed, some of his better punches were actually body shots.
Right.
And that was impressive because you don't often see the tall guy.
The fighter, unused to doing this, he's coming in, not behind the jab, and he's throwing that home run left hook as though he hopes that's going to end the fight. And Matibula is able to score with some combinations, some jabs on the way inside. On Donaire's way inside.
Yeah, the one thing I think Donaire has to do, though, that Robert Garcia told him in the corner, was to go to the body some while he's on the attack.
I think Donaire is throwing significantly harder than him.
But he's not landing.
I see him landing here and there. I see him landing some pretty good left.
If he went to the body more, it would open up some big head shots for him.
From Matibula. Right hand was blocked by Donaire.
4
Athletic household. As we begin round number 4, we bring in our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Letterman.
Okay, Bob, I've got a 29-28, 2 rounds to 1, Nonito Donaire. Now, I got to tell you something. This fight, you've got to measure how many jabs the Mongoose has to land to offset one wallop that Nonito Donaire lands, and who did more damage. I mean, I got a round 2 and he threw over 100 punches. You know, he did more than the Mongoose. But certainly in rounds 1 and 3, I thought Donaire did a lot more with the fewer wallops he landed. You know, whether it's a hard left or a hard overhand right.
He's got to work really hard just to get into the right range.
That was another great body shot by Donaire.
Donaire is giving Matibula all kinds of chances by keeping his hands that low. And he hasn't really paid for it yet, Roy, but sometimes these guys get in those exchanges and they throw some shots, and Donaire's putting himself in unnecessary risk.
Go left hand, drops Matibula.
Maybe not when you can punch like that.
And I'll be saved by the bell in any round. Matibula's up, first down in his career. He's been down on the canvas, a left hand near the end of round 4.
Holy smokes.
A devastating left hand. You see the Filipino flash dip inside with a hook. Bam, right over the top of Matibula's right hand. A beautiful, well-placed left hook. Once again, he blocks the shot. Boom, right on the jaw. A beautiful left hook.
He was looking for that shot since the opening round,
Exactly.
the opening bell.
Exactly. And there it is. That's how you chop a tall tree down.
And there's Rachel Donaire celebrating.
5.
One good left hand like that, those power shots, and change the whole feel of everything. Good uppercut from Donaire. Fires off a right and a left. Matibula back on his heels here to start the 5th.
And when you look at a guy like Nonito Donaire, you know he's done his homework.
It's another one of those Max Kellerman sort of rounds. Who would you rather be? Me and 2 rounds.
I'd rather be Donaire this round. Matibula landed one punch in particular that stopped Donaire in his tracks for a second, and otherwise the heavy artillery has been Donaire, I think.
A little swelling of the left eye of Donaire. Final second into the 5th round.
Six.
There's bell to begin. Round number 6. Jeffrey Matibula down with a left hand in round 4.
I'm not bothering him, but he is landing the punch.
12 of Matibula's career 14 knockouts have come inside of the first 4 rounds. Matibula giving Donaire back a little of his own medicine.
Great hook by Matibula just did.
And Donaire's getting in because his hands are on his hips. Get away with that against a guy 5 feet tall in the flyweight division. 6 feet tall at super bantam, not the same.
He's gone from being sort of a bigger man in the ring to being increasingly shorter here. Left hand by Matibula touching the face of Donaire. Donaire steps back in with a power shot of his own.
7.
There and Jeffrey Matibula. We check in once again with Harold Letterman.
Okay, Bob, I got it 58-55, 4 rounds to 2, Nonito Donaire. Bob, I agree with you, round 6, where, you know, you said that Matibula had a good round. He did. But, yeah, I find it very interesting that Nick Durant and Matibula's corner is
Knock your head straight up in the air, and that's what the crowd wants to see. It's the reaction of the neck snapping back. And to be honest with you, that's the same left jab that Cotto used to bloody Floyd's nose with. Not that a devastating punch is more aggravating than devastating.
Aggravating and crowd pleasing.
Matibula just continues to pump out that jab. Donaire steps in to the left, shoots the right hand.
But I think Donaire is throwing it more now, Roy, because he's taking away most of Donaire's heavy left hooks.
And his height allows him to be out of the way of the left hook a lot quicker than most people would be. So the jab goes further than the left hook would travel.
8.
For Matibula, according to CompuBox, the 52 punches that he threw in round 7, by far his lowest output. Only threw one real sustained power shot. Even his corner, Nick Durant, kind of said, you're not doing that much. You're allowing him to sort of control it.
Yeah, that was the first round.
Because Matibula is really able to reach Donaire cleanly, much more than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, but that's only because Donaire is always on the attack right here. He's not running on the attack against guys that are not quite this tall. He knows that Matibula.
Well, what about the tall guys as Donaire moves up, if he continues to move up, who he will have to come in on, who can punch better than Matibula?
We don't know many guys at 126 that are 5'11" inches tall.
Touche.
You'd have to go up a couple more weights.
Nor 130.
Super middleweight.
Exactly.
That's true.
Closing seconds of the 8th round.
9.
Way scheduled for 12.
Nonito Donaire and Jeffrey Matibula as they look to unify 122-pound belts. There's been one knockdown in the fight. Matibula got dropped by a left hand in round 4.
Donaire could be in some danger here because while he's creating the impression that he's the more talented fighter who's able to counter off of Matibula's jabs.
Yeah. One thing Donaire can do right here that he doesn't realize is that he can jab with the jabber, and it'll enable him to land a lot of more bigger punches.
Right, that's what I mean. He's now realizing, okay, I got to do more than just will this thing. I have to actually apply some technique here. Let me counter off what Matibula's doing, but he's not setting up his own punches, Donaire.
That's right. He uses his jab to set up his own punches.
And Matibula has stuck with the script as far as what he needs to do to sort of control range and make this fight.
10.
Matibula. We begin round number 10, scheduled for 12. Each man putting his 122-pound belt on the line.
He would still be in range like that.
And that left eye is starting to swell for Donaire, swell shut a little bit.
Boy, the point that you brought up earlier, it seems as if Matibula's jab has gotten a little stronger in the second half of this fight.
Yeah, it has, and that's what he's normally. That's usually characteristic of him is to get stronger late in the fight. Oh, good shot, good uppercut. I don't like Nonito trading 6 for 1.
Shots to Matibula's 17 of 73. This fight close on Harold Letterman's scorecard.
Matibula badly outboxed Donaire in the last round.
And I was surprised when I took us to the end of the last round. There was still 30 seconds on our clock. That last round was 30 seconds short.
I thought that. It seemed like it was really short to me too.
Now let me ask you guys something. Who was that good for? That
This time Matibula actually threw a punch. That's the first one in almost 40 seconds. Blood's coming from his mouth.
broke it.
His jaw broke or his nose, something broke.
But Robert Garcia told Donaire, I think he looks like he broke his jaw, Roy, the way he's hanging open.
Something's broke. I don't know what. Something hurt pretty bad if it's not broke.
Robert Garcia told Donaire these are the championship rounds, and among top fighters in tough divisions like this is what separates the good from the great, these rounds.
Look at the way Matibula is holding his gloves right up against his face.
There's something wrong with it. Yep.
Donaire came out determined in this round and may have broken something in Matibula's face.
2,000.
Matibula averages throwing 80 punches around this fight. Last round he threw 25 total after that right hand from Donaire.
Donaire's knocked him down, may have busted his jaw, has had some big rounds, but this round, this 12th round, will determine this fight.
Lunging left from Donaire.
I don't know what he did to him in that last round with that right hand, but it definitely changed the outcome and the pace of this fight. Matibula's not even punching anymore. Just backing back in the deep.
That is a toss-up coming into this last round.
I thought Nonito pulled it out in that last round.
Donaire says, bring it on. Fires a couple power shots. That's how it ends.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds here at the Home Depot Center, we go to the official scorecard. Judge Davis scores it 117 to 110. Judge Morrow 118 to 109. And Judge Duarte scores it 119 to 108. For the winner, by way of unanimous decision, and now the unified WBO and IBF Super Bantamweight Champion of the world, the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire.
Para sa inyong opinion, i-comment mo niyan sa ating comment section sa ibaba. At kung nagustuhan mo naman ang video ito, paiwan naman ako ng like at pasubscribe na rin sa ating munting channel. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Sama kayo na rin lang, mag-ingat. God bless. Bye bye.